How is the weather taking?
Man, I love it already.
No, you can't love this. It's too cold.
I know, but this, I think, at first we thought it was only South Africa that had this kind of like weather in Africa here, you know. But this, Kenya proved me wrong. I love it. It feels like I'm somewhere enjoying vacations, maybe in London or something. Yeah.
So, when are you leaving for Ghana?
Well, that's so bad. I'll be leaving by tomorrow morning.
No.
Yeah.
But you'll be back soon.
I'll be back soon. That's it. That's the hit word.
That's
I'll
the
be
deal.
back soon.
Yeah?
Yep. I'm going to prepare and come back better.
How's the reception?
So far, so good. I love the support out here.
You've been enjoying it
the love
throughout.
out here is so nice.
Have you had the chance to experience some Kenyan culture?
Yep.
And music?
Yeah.
I've seen you're a fan of drill music. Please tell me you've listened to guys like Brooklyn Boys.
Yes.
So are you going to work with them anytime?
Man.
Yeah?
We're going to have something, yeah. Because already I'm in talks with them and we're trying to find, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't waste any time, do you?
No.
Now, for anyone who's listening to you right now, who is Kofi Jamar? Because I will say, he's a rapper, he's a singer, songwriter, but I don't think I'm going to give you enough justice.
Yeah.
Please tell us who is Kofi Jamar.
Well, Kofi Jamar is a boy from Kumasi, Ghana.
Yes.
To be precise, you know, started the music at an early age around GHS, went to freestyle competitions, you know, and he's on a mission to like unite Africa and with the music, you know, and take African music to the world out there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started my music way back in Kumasi, which I started as on the come up, done the freestyle shows, done covers on the net, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I came up till I got discovered by my label, Ghanian Records. And I came to Accra, that's like our capital city.
Yeah.
And that's when I got to pursue the music at a bigger stage.
Okay.
And yeah, came up with one of the best drill songs out from Africa, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, so it was like a smash hit all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an amazing artist.
Bless her.
And if I'm not so wrong, you've been in the industry for about 8 years.
Yeah.
But for 5 years now, that's when people have actually known you.
Yeah.
So before those 8 years, who is Derek?
Before those 8 years, Derek, man, passionate boy, passionate with music, you know. Where I grew up in Kumasi, it's called Bantama. That's like the entertainment hub, you know.
Yeah.
Wherever you pass, there are clubs, pubs, lined up. And, you know, whenever there's a street jam in Kumasi, that's where it happened at. So from an early stages of life, I picked up the passion to do music, you know. And I came up from a household that have like a lot of musical influences. My mom listens to a lot of African contemporary music.
Okay.
Angelique Kidjo, Mariam Kiba, Yusundo, a lot of them. And my pops also is like a reggae man, you know, roots reggae man. Listen to people like Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs, Bob Marley.
Okay, I can see your influence. That's why you're also into Afro, dancehall kind of music. Okay,
so I have all these influences growing up. So I think that's why it geared me towards the music, you know, because I was in GHS at that time, and I realized, I wanted to do something like this. And from that time on, like I started being truant in class.
Yeah.
You give me money for school and I'll not be in class. I'll be somewhere else trying to do music.
Oh wow.
So that's how the passion really sped off. So after SHS, I just went into full mode to just pursue the music. So that's when I got out on the streets.
Yeah.
You know, when growing up in an African home, you know, your parents are not gonna side with you when you want to do
support your music.
They feel like it's a wayward job. It's not something that suits me.
Very true.
Because they want you to be a doctor, a lawyer, this and that, the white collar jobs and stuff like that. So I've been a street boy due to that. I had to like work, be a security personnel and stuff like that just to get money to go to studio and feed myself. Because around that time I was having problems with my parents and I just had to focus on the music. So that's how I came up.
Before we even get to the security job, you were doing something extraordinary. And I think there's so many people tuned to Good Morning Trace today who are not in a good place in their life. But your story is very inspiring and motivational. Could you please tell us what you used to do before you got into security?
Well, I did a pallbearing job.
A what?
A pallbearer.
What's a pallbearer?
Yeah, I was part of the guys who like transport a dead body to the cemetery.
So how long did you do that, and how did you even get to do that?
Well, around that time I completed SHS. I just wanted something that I can just work with, and it's like a funeral service job. You know, funeral service. You is like you're a caretaker.
Yeah.
At the funeral service, so I think you arrange chairs.
Yeah.
You make sure the place is set up, and you help guests when they arrive and stuff like that. And when the funeral is over, you carry the corpse. I'm part of the guys who carry the corpse to the cemetery, you know.
Wow.
So it was like a funeral service job, and it was around that time I didn't need any application or qualification for that job, and I just wanted something that I could just go with.
True.
So I just believed in the dream that I had, and all I needed was something to feed me whilst I'm pursuing the music, and something to pay for my studio fees and stuff like that.
So while you were still working that job, were you still doing freestyles?
Yeah.
Radio competition?
That's
was
crazy.
it before or during or after?
It was the same time. That's crazy because people knew me on radio to be one of the like top most freestylists in our city.
I think you even won a competition.
Yeah, I won it. And around that time, people would come and see me around the funeral service, and even the security, when I was doing the security, people would come and see me. They knew you? They knew me that, this is someone who's been like a good freestyler, like a musician, and he's also like a security personnel. So
that must have been one huge challenge for you.
So some people can just come and just laugh at me and stuff like that. But I just had to take it the hard way, you know.
Like your target was like... Your eye was on the target. Like it's just music, no matter what you're doing, where you are, that was it.
And I think that really built me up as a person, you know. It's giving me a type of tough skin.
Yeah.
Because of how I stood up. Yeah.
Oof. And then you left Kumasi.
Yeah.
At that point, you were a superstar in Kumasi.
Yes. So
how, where, why did you leave Kumasi?
Well, I think in Kumasi is like a secondary city when it comes to Ghana. The capital is Accra. That's where it's like the music hub. That's where everything is happening. TV stations, a lot of radio stations. That's where you get heard, you know. And Kumasi is like not that head of. People in Kumasi struggle to get heard of.
Yeah.
Around the whole country. So I had to go to Accra to pursue music at a higher stage, and that's like my label. That was on my label, Godman Records.
That was when the label came for you from Kumasi, or was it your decision to just?
They came for me. They came for me from Kumasi.
And they how did they discover you?
Yeah, I think on the social media.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you're doing covers.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're doing freestyles?
Yeah, and covers.
You're
also.
on radio?
Yeah.
And covers as well.
Yeah.
You were not about to give up at all.
Straight up.
Okay, now you are a very diverse artist. Afrobeats, Afrofusion, Afro dancehall. Yeah. Is it called hip life?
Yeah, hip life.
Yeah. Why so many genres?
Well, I feel since I started in music, I feel like I wanted to be something different. I feel like I wanted to do something out of the ordinary. If I wanted to do just Afrobeat, there are quite a good people doing Afrobeat that sounds great.
Yeah.
And if I can't beat them, why should I?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm a musical scientist.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
a really good way
I'm a free agent and I'm a musical scientist. I'm trying to. Most of the music I do is experimental, trying out sounds and trying to fuse sounds with sounds to see how it will go, and if it can form new sounds.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like there are people who create path, some type of genres for people to follow.
Yeah.
And there are people who just do the genres that's around.
True.
And I feel like I'm gonna be those who create new genres.
Yeah.
For people to follow.
Okay.
Like maybe it'll get to a certain time. We have a genre, so this genre there that people will know that Kofi Jamar invented this genre.
That's true.
And it's being played across the world. That's the vision.
Okay, amazing. Now Ghana has a lot of really good artists.
Yeah.
Would you say that you being diverse was a way for you to actually stand out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, for real.
What are some of the challenges in Ghana when it comes to the music industry?
Well, I think being head of, promotional stuff and stuff like that. Every artist want to get his music across so quick,
Yeah.
And sometimes the listeners, it takes time for them to get introduced to that new idea, you know. I think it's that with Africa. People want the same stuff that they hear. So if something is challenging to them, they find it difficult to adapt to it. And that's the type of music I do. I try to make my music sound as unique as possible. But if you're not a good music listener, at the first time you might not understand what I'm trying to create.
That's true.
And so I think I have that problem too. I think with time it will settle in. It's that's so with every new thing that comes across.
Very true. Now, which genre would you say you're very comfortable in? Yes, you do a lot, but which is your most favorite genre?
I don't want to. I love rapping. I can just close my eyes and write a lot of rap for days. But I also love to sing. So I still can't choose. I'm easy at doing rap. I'm easy at doing a singing song. Yeah, I think that makes me unique.
You started off rapping. So at what point did you start singing? Was it after you got signed or still before?
Well, before then I was singing, but not recording. I wasn't recording. But I was singing. I was mimicking songs, you know. Stuff like that. And I around that time I felt like I had a voice, but I had not started pursuing that though. But I feel like the rap led me in on lyricism. It made me know how to write lyrics proper and stuff like that. So I think it's been stages of my development, and rap was necessary for me to learn how to construct music properly.
Before getting signed, of course you did covers. But did you have any music you did yourself and a release, or was the proper music after getting signed? I think that was a mistake. And it blew up in Kumasi, where I come from. It was like a mistake. Johnny, Yemi Alade's cover. Johnny, that song came out. And I did a mistake to it, and it was blown. But around that time, I hadn't started recording professionally. But the studios were normal studios. You wouldn't get proper sound, but we could do something, so why not? You must be a superstar right now in Kumasi.
Yes.
Guys meet you, they're like, yo, I remember you used to do this, but right now I don't think you can walk in pace. How does that feel?
I love it because it inspires a lot of people. That's what I love about So Forward. I feel like I'm a symbol of hope for a lot of people from Kumasi.
That's true.
Because coming from Kumasi, it's hard for you to break out in Ghana than even across the world.
That's true.
And I feel like it's a lot of motivation for me to keep on going, because I can take this very far. Okay, you got signed. Which was the first track? Roll On. Roll On.
But
I had written that song before I got signed. But as they heard that song, that was the first song that the management decided to put it out there. So I had to re-record it and make it sound more better, with better sound and stuff like that.
Well, right now you have a lot of music that's out. And let's talk about Ice Prince. Because without talking about Ice Prince, we won't come to the 254.
Straight up, for real, you know what's up.
How did you get to meet Ice Prince?
Well, shout out to Jason, that's tennis producer out in Nigeria. He sent me this beat for in the city, and I had to do a hook on it. So I did the hook and I sent it back to him.
Yes.
So that, I think around in the studio, Ice Prince came around and he heard a song. Maybe Jason was playing a couple of hooks and songs that he's done for him, and I think he heard that and he decided to jump on it. And I think he's best friends with Calligraph Jones, and he connected with him, and Calligraph also dropped a verse on that song. So after that, my management, my label, Ghanian Records, went in, and we had to bring them to Ghana for us to shoot the video and stuff like that.
So are you the one who was like, I think I want to work with Calligraph Jones, you can hook me up, or did it just happened?
But way before that, I have been listening to Calligraph Jones, you know, Calligraph Jones, Camp Mula. I've been listening a lot to a lot of hip hop from the east side, so I looked up to him way before that.
Now when you did a collab with Calligraph Jones, you were supposed to come to the 254 to shoot.
Yes, sir.
But why did things change? Why did he have to come to Ghana?
Well, it happened fast. It happened so fast. And I think around that time, he hadn't been to Ghana before. So I felt he wanted the opportunity to be. And I was new in the game, so I haven't had that time to travel across. You know,
was that one of your biggest collabos without talking about medical?
Yeah, actually,
at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was after I did a song with Medical.
Oh, after.
But I feel like this was like one of the biggest collaborations that I ever had.
How was the creation process?
It was smooth, you know. I did the hook at first, you know.
Yeah.
I had no idea who the song was gonna be for.
Yeah.
And I did the hook at first, so they came in with their verses also at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I had to like do the last verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's listen to that. We're with a multi-award winning artist, all the way from Ghana, by the name of Kofi Jamar, and that right there is by the one and only Kofi Jamar, and the song is called Me Day Up. This is Trace FM First with the Hits. I have a very important question. Are you the one who's singing and rapping at the same time?
Yeah.
No. Yo.
Yeah.
You can actually really sing. You sound amazing.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Please tell us about this song.
Well, Me Day Up is basically me saying I'm up in the midst of all the struggles I'm facing, in the midst of all the hustle and stuff like that. I'm still up regardless. I'm never down. So Me Day Up.
It sounds like a proper dedication to your haters.
Yeah.
All those who used to hate on you before you.
For real. I went through a lot to like. I think this song is about the life that I was living before and the struggles that I had, and it's sought out to motivate the people out there, you know.
Yeah.
To keep going no matter how tough it gets.
Do you believe you've risen to fame this fast? Like, did you expect it to happen as it happened?
Nah, I didn't expect that.
No.
But I had a belief somewhere, but I just had to keep on going. But I didn't expect it to come.
So what would you tell people who are really trying to make it out here?
Well, they should keep on going, and first and foremost they have to have the belief in themselves. If you don't have the belief, I don't think it will happen for you. You have to have some sort of belief, and you have to keep watering that belief till it grows, till you feel like it's gonna happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
So so far, who would you say is the best collab?
Wow. Man, I can't choose.
Now you can.
Yeah, I can't. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of reach wise, I think the song In the City with Calligraph Jones.
Yeah. Okay.
That was one tough. But also my hit song Koso. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you love to work with in the near future?
A lot of artists, you know, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Even around here in Kenya, I would love to work with Benzo. Yeah, in Vivi the Storyteller also. I would love to work with the Brooklyn Boys and Southie Soul. Yeah, and apart from that, a lot of artists, you know, I would love to work with Yosundo, Angelique Kidjo. Yeah.
That would sound amazing.
Yeah, Damian Marley, Kanye West. Yeah.
Drake. Should I know? Okay.
If I get it, I'm cool, but it's not like something that I'm. Yeah.
Really.
Drake will be for the fame and the hype, you know? But I just someone that can sit and make music with. Manifest also. Yeah.
West Africa, come on.
Yeah. Manifest Sako there. I already have a song with him, but it's not yet out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when should we expect it? Come on, you can just give us the dates. Come on.
By the end of this year.
By the end of this year? Oh, we're talking about this year. What's the plan? An EP, an album?
Yeah, late last year I released an EP. That's Appetite for Destruction EP, and I feel like I'm done with EPs for now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep on giving up singles, you know, more collaborations and features across Africa as a whole, you know.
Okay.
I also have one with Patoranken.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not yet out also.
Oh, so you're just about to shake the grounds of this continent.
Yeah, this is just like the tip of the iceberg, you know.
And I guess it's a pleasure having you here before you become some banner boy selling out Madison Square Garden. Yeah? Please tell us about the song Ballin'.
Well, Ballin' is... I feel like I'm an old soul, I'm an OG. I gravitate more to the hip hop, the old school hip hop, you know. And this was like an ode to that around that time, you know. The hip hop's around 2000s, 1999. Coming around here. So the Ballin' was like a throwback song. Because now you don't hear this kind of like beat and rhythm now. Because it's all like it's more trap. And I just wanted to take it back to that essence of hip hop, you know.
How long did it take for you to create it?
I think Ballin', it took, let me say, 2 weeks. one week for the first half and the second week for the other half, because it was a sound I was trying to mix the Afro feel with the old school hip hop and still make it pop. So yeah, we had a lot to do.
And it worked clearly.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Thanks a lot.
This is Trace FM first with the hits. That's Kofi Jamar, and the song itself is called Ballin'. The vibes clearly tell it. That's an amazing song, Kofi.
Yes, sir.
Like, you're doing amazing.
Thanks a lot.
Damn. Where do you see yourself in the future?
Well, Africa is like the hub for music,
That's true.
So I want to be like one of the ambassadors, to take African music out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot, people just are focusing on the Afrobeat now. But with time, there's a lot of African music, diverse African music that's going to be heard, And I want to be an ambassador for that when the time comes. So.
And I think the way you mash up sounds, you might actually come up with your own sound.
Yes.
Is that the plan?
I've been working on it day and night,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you have a name for it?
Not yet. But when it comes out, I'll just find a name for it.
Okay, so most of us would assume that you came to Kenya to shoot the video Dangerous, but you already released it. So why have you been in the country?
Well, since we shot the video, we had to do a little media rounds, and go out there to connect with the people. This is my first time here, and so far I feel like this is home,
No, it is.
I feel a lot of similarities. Yeah, I feel a lot of similarities between Ghanaians and Kenyans. Cool, calm, collected, and I feel so at home around here, and I connected with a lot of people. Yeah, so far that's what I've been doing and trying to. I've been in the studio with Bushros also. Yeah, so I'm trying to connect with the artists around here.
Okay, so you're also getting into shrap.
That's the word, right? Well, yeah.
Okay, you're doing things. You're not sleeping at all.
Straight up.
Okay, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
So, you wrote Dangerous.
Yeah.
Why did you feel, you know what, I just want Calligraph again back on it?
Calligraph is, when it comes to African hip hop,
Yeah.
He's at the top,
He is.
Yeah,
He is.
and I just wanted to make a statement, and I feel like connecting with him will prove a point, or will prove a point in solidifying African hip hop. I just felt like I had to add my voice to the hip hop genre also, and he was the person that came in mind. And already I have this connection with him already.
That's true.
So yeah.
How is the reception?
So far so good,
Amazing.
I can just meet people on the street telling me about a song. So yeah.
I can see time is not on our side. So where can we follow you online? Keep up with everything you're doing, any releases, even when you're coming back to Kenya. Come on.
That'll be soon.
Very soon.
Let's say by 1 month, 2 months time.
Oh, that's
soon.
I
just want to come soon, And my social media handles on Twitter is Kofi Jamar, KOFIJAMAR, and Instagram Kofi Jamar, TikTok Kofi Jamar, Facebook Kofi Jamar, and all the streaming platforms Kofi Jamar. If you type Kofi Jamar, you get links to all my songs, and even on YouTube, a lot of videos. I have 15 videos on YouTube, so you can really get to know me around there.
It's been a pleasure having you right here.
Yes, sir.
And you're always welcome on Trace FM. Of course, the 254, clearly you're really home.
Yeah,
Charlie, watch the figure, I'm that jiggy fella with the